What's up, YouTube? So finally, after 6.5 months, finally, the carbon fiber diffuser for the Vette is here. I'm super excited about it. You guys, let's get this thing open and check it out. So this is from C7 Carbon. They make several different kinds of diffusers, but this one is the race edition one.
I'll share the link with you guys so you can see what it is. And again, this is for the C6 06.
Looks like it was packaged pretty well. So guys, the diffuser itself looks absolutely beautiful. The carbon looks like it was well made. Now we just got to check the fitment, make sure, and hopefully it goes on with ease. There's another piece for the bottom, but it looks really good. I think this is gonna look sweet once we get it on. So far, the only modification I've had to do so far is drill 2 holes for the rear backup lights to mount them in. So the tabs you could kind of see, oh, there you go. Kind of see them slip in. There's grooves, and these tabs, if we could focus. That's not going to focus, but there's 2 tabs on the bottom of the light that just slide right into the bottom of the diffuser, but you're going to have to drill 2 holes so you could put the screws in to your brackets for the top of the rear backup lights. But it looks really good. So far, I'm happy with it. Now, let's get this thing installed. So before you get underneath your vehicle to install this, again, safety first, jack up the vehicle correctly from both sides. I do both sides. And again, my recommendation is never trust the jack. I mean, it's your life. So put 2 jack stands under here as well, just to give yourself some extra support if the jack should fail. Yeah, you don't get a second chance from that one. So make sure you do that right. So now let's install this thing and we'll go from there. Okay, so I didn't film absolutely everything. This thing had some fitment issues. I will say it looks nice now that it's on, but putting it on was a little tougher than I thought it would be. As far as I remember, these things said like bolt on ready. But again, that is not the case. Let me show you what I did. I do think the diffuser, again, looks sick, but to get it on, I had to, and this maybe could be because there's Cook's exhaust as far as this goes, but I had to cut that lip off this, off the diffuser so it could fit under here. Probably because of these carbon fiber tips that are on Cook's exhaust. Wipe all that off. I scratched it a little bit, but yeah, had to cut that off so it would fit, and it still barely fits. So that's one alteration I had to make. Also, when you're putting this on, there's no drill holes for anything. So you could connect it to the bumper, everything. You had to drill your own holes on the inside of this bumper. Not the bumper, the diffuser, I mean, so it will go through the threaded connectors that are actually on the car's bumper. So just be aware of all of that. So yeah, it's not just bolt on. You have to also take the rear wheels off. You're gonna have to take out the inner fender wall so you can get behind there to drill the holes into the diffuser. Sorry if it's not the best video pointing out exactly where all the holes are, but I'm just giving you an idea of what you're gonna have to do to make this thing fit and be bolted up properly. But other than that, it is a really good looking bumper, I think, or diffuser, for sure. That looks sick. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna have some other stuff done to this car here soon, some more carbon fiber parts. So just stay tuned and I'll be showing you guys that as well. This thing's coming together nice.